Realm of Intensified Chaos by Steve Duff. Some maps from the 90s that have been reworked from the megawatt in which they first appeared. I'm on Death Comes Ripping, Ultraviolence Equivalent, map 3. They're shooting. Oh, it's barrel. Still got 10 shells. What are we dealing with here? 227, 4 and 4. Oh, I thought that would be the end of him. And it was not. And I paid for it dearly. Alright, well, interesting little water room here. Pretty standard. I shouldn't say standard, but pretty, yeah, it's fine detail. Nothing extravagant, but nothing ugly. And here we have the Steve D lighting. And perhaps those go to the same place. It's actually not the same exact shape. This area, this hallway is a little bit longer. Okay, so yeah, we get some choice early. These are actually blocking corpses. Nope, just that one is. Interesting. And that one. Just this one's not. Okay. So we got a lift and we got a staircase. I think I'm gonna take the lift. Start things out. Interesting. So this is kind of the building that I'm in. Yeah, this area is rather bare. I mean, we don't have any lighting here, and we just have one wall and one floor, and they're both green, and the torches are green. Now what? Now all that. Alright then. There's a lot of cack demons. Oh, there's chain gunners over there. They'll do a lot of work for me. Maybe get this one going too. No? There we go. I think he's going to retaliate. Maybe not. Finally, very slowly but surely, he's going to retaliate. Seems like a free megasphere. It may be a trigger. You know, I get myself pretty roughed up in Steve D maps from time to time, so I'm going to save that for later. There we go. This isn't going to be free, is it? I guess I already paid for it with the chain gunners. Okay. Again, a pretty easy secret. Steve D has definitely done this kind of secret way less misaligned than that. I mean, that's a full... Is that 8 whole units misaligned? I mean, that's pretty much saying you gotta find this secret. Which, I mean, it's still fairly easy to miss because you're distracted. You're dealing with cack demons and stuff. And, you know, you kind of come at this angle. So you're more looking at this wall than this wall. Because you approach from this angle. You only approach it this way when you're coming back, at At which point you might be just kind of, you know, done with this area, just moving on. Alright, I appreciate the forks we have, though. We still have the area back where we started, and now we got us... Oh no, I already hit that switch. Okay. So we may still have a fork if the megasphere is some sort of wild shrap that opens stuff up. For now, I'm just going to assume that I need to go back to the beginning area and go up the stairs. And we'll go ahead and save here. It's a pretty good start. Yeah. Yeah, it seems like this WAD in general isn't very friendly towards rash gameplay. This isn't exactly what I would like to do here, but knowing Steve D, it's going to be brutal if I just try to rush in there. Or at least knowing this WAD, not necessarily knowing the mapper. So... Oh, I guess I killed the one he wanted. Okay. So yeah, I mean, that was just kind of an awkward fight. And, you know, it may have been more effective if I hadn't gone the other way first, and maybe I wouldn't have had the ammo, but I'm also not sure there's anything to do in here other than just see it. And I may actually end up jumping off of there and coming back this way. I don't know. We'll see what we get. Or maybe that's a secret area. I can't really see anything up there from here. But it certainly looks like that's accessible from not where I am now. Maybe these will probably open up as a staircase or lift or something. So, so that tells me that the megasphere area is my only hope of progress, right? And also that the megasphere area definitely changes things. Like it's going to open something up somewhere, something kind of big, I suppose, right? Which is kind of a shame. I'd rather not get it at 95 with health lying around the map. But sometimes you gotta do what you gotta do. There we go. Oh gosh. What else opened? Oh, perfect. Another one. I mean, I wouldn't do the same exact secret implementation twice on one map. But, whatever. Alright, well, so that's that. Don't necessarily love the progression that you forced me to get a megasphere to progress. But at the end of the day, it was pretty obvious what was going to happen just by virtue of, well, it was process of elimination is what it was. I didn't actually mean to hit that yet, but whatever, I did. Let's go explore the secret. Ah, rocket launcher. This one could be a trap too. No? Alright. Alright, so now I gotta hit the other switch, and still looking for progress, so maybe the second switch will make that more obvious. One thing that's a little bit faulty here, I don't mean faulty, but to fault, I guess, would be the obvious symmetry, which I don't mind it in the map design, but it's also there with the monsters. You got Revenant here, Revenant there, and then kind of the same stuff. Here ultimately is the same as this, basically. Although the monsters do come out of just this side, but the Revenants alone kind of being perfect flankers of this Baron here. Alright, which one did I already hit? That one, I think. I mean, Steve D said prepare for 90s isms, so I'm wondering if these actually open up this area way over here. It's certainly possible. That would be a 90s ism to have a totally remote switch, and there's a little bit of a hint just because these are the same textures that are over there. Look at that Cacodemon. However, it's certainly possible to come over here without ever going over here, so if that were the case, you would have absolutely no idea what the switch does. I'm assuming that's what it does, because there's kind of nothing else it can do, but you never know. And if there's any new monsters here, that'll be kind of a giveaway that that's what's happening. But no new monsters. It's the only thing to do, so it's got to be right. Yeah, okay. This map feels kind of TNT-ish to me. Maybe it's the metal, maybe it's the... it definitely feels layout first. Like, let's design this space, this area, and then fill it with stuff, with monsters and items and key progressions. It's kind of interesting. It is a little bit choppy as far as I go to this area, then I go to this area, then I go to this area. It's also, so far, we're 69 in, so we're almost a third of the way into this thing. And it's definitely the easiest map of the three so far. I mean, that could all change in a hurry, I suppose. But especially with the Megasphere. And yeah, I mean, it's nice to get the secret weapons early, but I haven't needed them. I'm holding out for what I know is coming. Probably a big nukage fight somewhere. But yeah, I mean, I kind of like this progression. Like, what's in here? Probably a teleporter, right? I mean, that's all that can be in there. Some epic switch that, like, opens up the entire level. And then we got a couple more switches. Who knows what? Or maybe just one more switch. Who knows what that's going to be? So something open somewhere. Oh. So we can't actually... Okay. So yeah, so, I mean, I could get the Soul Sphere, I could waste 49 health, but I may waste 100 health if I'm not able to come back here, so... I'm gonna trust the process and not get it. That was a mistake, I should have gotten it. Well, if I die, I'll get it, how's that? Oops. Uh-oh. What was all that? Let's see. Crap, I didn't have a lot of cells, did I? There's a misalignment in here, but I think that's just because of the switch texture getting in on the action. Yeah, this shouldn't be misaligned. I think if... Oh. Oh. That maybe explains it. Well, this is a lot more interesting now, this progression. Is that the only way, like, out of here? Oh, there's two of those guys, okay. So yeah, I think that's kind of the only way out of here. One moment, I gotta take a look at a text message here. And I'm back. So that's that. Whoops, I almost grabbed that. So yeah, these are all impassable. They're not tall enough to be impassable, they're just impassable. Let's just grab that. There's plenty of health in this map, right? There's also plenty of ammo though. Yeah, if that Arachnotron gets a good angle, I'm kind of screwed here. So far, that has not happened. Yeah, I mean, I like the shape of this whole area, and it's kind of cool how you get out of here. You got to navigate your way around. You see some Nazi stuff. Ultimately, I'm trying to like kill Hitler or something, so that is intentional. Germany texturing. That could have been bad. That got jammed in there real good. But now we get a whole city to explore or something, huh? That's cool. So yeah, I mean, I said before, I kind of questioned the length of these maps. That all of them have 300 kills and are 30, 40 minutes maybe. This map beginning seems to have nothing to do with what's happening now, so I wonder if couldn't we just start in this outdoor area and forfeit the rest of the map? It wasn't really that exciting anyway, and it seems thoroughly unrelated to what we're doing here. There's our first Nazi sighting, I believe. So we gotta get on a Nazi ship? Is that the deal here? Thanks. Yeah, I'm always a big sucker for any semblance of a city map, so I do like this. And even these long-range hit scanners aren't the end of the world. But yeah, probably a little too much real estate to be practical here. Like now, I would say this is the time for one of those 300 monster maps. There's just so much space here to run around and hide, and I mean, I'm all for exploration, but this is a lot of exploration without any real activity, I guess. That's how I would phrase it. Well, yeah, nice job with the vanilla sectoring in the 90s. Not bad. Could definitely use some lighting going on in this area. I mean, maybe it'd be a good idea in a map like this to have like the sun. A lot of times in Doom maps, the sun is assumed to be noon, basically, right? Noon local time, so that the sun is directly overhead, and so any sort of like upper lip gives you a shadow. Well, it might be a good idea to assume it's sunset. You know, it's 5 p.m. So that, like, you know, wherever your east or west is, depending on what time you want, sunset or sunrise, I guess. You could have like this all be shaded, but then the other side not be. Like every east side is shaded. If you're not, you know, if you're not going to have any architecture that allows you that up to down shading, then that's something to think about. Kind of a pain to implement that sometimes, especially consistently with the different heights of buildings. But can look pretty nice, and can be a good way to add some detail in situations like this. I mean, it's a lot to explore. It's no wonder, like, it's no wonder my auto map was so small when I first started this map. Kind of got nervous there. But then I saw only 200 some kills. Just little boats with rockets on them. Rocket rafts. Barges. In this big sea. Okay, I've already got 3 out of 4 secrets, so I'm only looking for 1, and but I mean, those Manx are like no threat at all, with as much space as you're allowed to roam freely. Seems like I need to get back to that Nazi area and try to infiltrate that particular boat, I think it is. Here's some more goodies. Yeah, you run around enough, you get some goodies. Oh. Yeah, there's Mank over there too. Still got guys fighting each other. Oh, that does work. Does it not work from the side? Oh crap, I fell off the stupid boat. Oh crap. Not a good place to be. You gotta be kidding me. How's that happen? Yeah, I don't even know when I save. I'm gonna resurrect myself right here and pretend that I did not fall off of here. That's what I'm gonna do here. And I had only 52 health, so I'll take 1, maybe 2 hits. Alright, that'll work. Now we'll save that. Yeah, I was just trying to... Yeah, okay, so the lift doesn't work from here. Wait, what? What the heck happened? Oh, there you are. Huh, that's weird. That never opened before. So yeah, that's kind of unfortunate that this doesn't work. It only works from the front. That could easily lead a player to think that they can't get up there. They need a switch or something. I hope I didn't like mess something up by resurrecting. That can happen. It's pretty uncommon where like monsters going from awake to not awake can screw up something somewhere. I don't think that had opened before, so I'm not going to barge in there, just in case that would be a sequence break related to resurrecting. It's possible. Maybe. Seems unlikely. There's still a chain gunner over there, yeah. Like, I thought I wiped all these guys out before, but I did not. Alright. So, now how did I actually get up there? That's also a little bit of a pain that you gotta kind of go all the way around. Oh, there's another one. Industrial Zone is easily my favorite map in Doom 2, so I'm not gonna be mad about having to shoot chain gunners up there, but I can guarantee you some people are gonna be very mad about that. Plenty of folks cite Industrial Zone as their least favorite Doom 2 map. I don't know what they're smoking, but they're wrong, obviously. But yeah, no, I'm all about it. That doesn't really bother me. I mean, you've got cover, you've got most people free look anyway. This is GZDoom, so that includes manual auto aim, or not manual auto aim, manual vertical aim. So, I mean, okay, you can kind of see the point from 95, 96, 94, whenever you played Doom 2, like on vanilla Doom 2 playing Industrial Zone. Okay, that is how I first played it too, and that's how I fell in love with it. But whatever, you can understand it. But now it's like, oh, I can get up here. But yeah, now it's like you're probably free looking. You can see all that. It's clear and crispy. And what are you whining about? Alright, so yeah, now I just gotta get back over there. But yeah, every area you explore gives you something. You get a little health, you get some rockets. I'm actually up to 38 rockets, so maybe it's time to use some of those, huh? Oh, still Revenants shooting me, huh? I think he's still alive. Alright, let's try this again. Where are these lost souls coming from? Wow. Alright, we're going on the boat. Alright, are you alive? You guys keep coming out of this stupid little hole. Alright, Cacodemon got him. I don't know if you actually get anything from up here, so maybe you do need to just open that door. Okay, I thought it might be a lift.
Shoot double! Shoot double!
Is that the Cacodemon? Yes. So yeah, just using the regular Sean as lift here. Nothing there. Nothing to see. Alright, I guess we gotta do that again. Up we go. Oh, just more stuff. Looks like the wrong crate tops are used over there. Interesting. I am not seeing anything else to do. I think I do have to actually go into that building then. You gotta be kidding me. I mean, it opens right up, so... Oh, come on, you don't survive that. They do. They occasionally do. Yeah, that's a lot of height issues. Are these all lifts or what? Everything's a lift. Come on, who survived that? Okay. Make our way over here. These guys are so annoying. Oh yeah, my berserk went away when I cheated. Okay. Alright, let's hit the switch then, I guess. I don't remember seeing a door, but there's gotta be one somewhere. Maybe it was like in here. Maybe that was it. That's probably the door that opened. Oh, that's damaging, isn't it? Okay. Well, that... well, now I know. Oh, okay. Alright, so, red door. One health. Yeah, see, at one point I said, I'll just get the berserk now. I'm over 100. There's plenty of health here. Maybe that was the wrong answer. I'd just like to remind everybody watching this that I did skip that soul sphere. There's a soul sphere near the beginning of the level that I just apparently am never able to get. Because I didn't want to get it because I had 149 health. Right there. That's where the berserk would be. And I'd be at 100 health because I never even used that berserk. There's armor here, yeah. Okay. Well, 21's better than 1. It's not where I go. Oh, there's still Nazis in there. Crap. Don't want to do that. Yeah, I mean, I knew he was somewhere, but I never saw him. Exit that way. Good to know. Still getting shot by chain gunners. I don't know where they are, but... Oh, there's one there too. Of course there is. Just never saw that one either. Oh. This doesn't make sense. Am I supposed to jump down there? Oh, here we go. Well, I need a blue key, though. I think I gotta jump down there or something. Cool, there's my berserk. Alright, so that's a... okay. Well, that makes sense. I think we're basically done then, huh? Alright. Well, my goodness, that was different. That was interesting. So yeah, I actually liked kind of the adventure of this map and running around the big water area and boats and stuff. I mean, I did think it's too big. Like, this is a decent sized building right here, but that's what it looks like on the auto map. That just kind of tells you how much space there is in this map. This is the whole first part of the level right here. So again, that kind of gives you some scaling of how big this area is. It's enormous and it's totally unnecessary. There's not a lot of action out here, and even if there were, it wouldn't be very exciting. But still, I mean, it's kind of a cool little adventure. A little bit of 90s realism in Doom. Charming, of course. Oops. Pressing all sorts of weird buttons. But yeah, I mean, I didn't particularly care for the actual combat, I guess. And yeah, it was kind of weird to have such abundant health early on. Like, you don't want to get the Mega Sphere because there's stuff all over, and then you end up wasting a Soul Sphere, and then, you know, I end up pretty low out here. It's like once you get out of the wherever the building is, the building over here, then the health is a little bit more scarce. I mean, there are definitely big supplies of it. There's like 50 health here, rockets, plasma, etc. I mean, truth be told, I kind of wasted a lot of health. I rocketed myself at one point. I probably could have just loaded the game there. What was the other stupid thing I did? Oh yeah, in here I was just dancing around in the damaging floor. Because it's not necessarily a traditional damaging. I mean, it's definitely been used as damaging floor, but I'm getting shot by a hit scanner, so I'm expecting to be taking damage. I didn't realize I was in damaging floor as well, so I definitely wasted some health. But I mean, health balance aside, yeah, just like the spacing, I think is just definitely off. I mean, if this map's going to be effective in combat, funly effective, I should say. Funly effective. I don't know if funly is really used as an adverb, but I am now. If this map's going to be funly effective, I think it needs a lot more monsters than it has, or it needs to be way smaller than it is. I mean, most of the damage you take is like lazy, like, well, there's Manx like 4,000 map units away, and I'm too lazy to go over and kill them, but I may take a stray fireball from them every now and then. Like, that's a lot of the damage I felt like here. In addition to some kind of pesky hit scanners, but that was okay. But yeah, the real highlight of this map is just kind of the, I don't know, the TNT-ish progression and a little bit of realism and stuff. So I'm very curious as to how this is going to unfold when we get to Hitler's lair or whatever we're doing. Alright, well that's Port Fury. We're done.